Can I please have your attention?
A little bit louder.
Can everybody hear me at the back?
Come to the front.
Good afternoon, Oscar goers. We are here to celebrate the marriage of Doris and Wayne. Would you like to step forward so all the other nominees of this evening can see you more clearly? This rather odd couple met at work. I know, you were thinking that Wayne bought her off the internet, right? Think again. He was banned from quite a lot of those websites for his stalking tendencies. The final straw were the pictures of his private parts, which he sent to one lonely and busty of West Byfleet, that ended up with his brief custodial sentence. On returning to the community, he was released back into the workplace and was delighted to find Doris and whisked her off to the stationery cupboard to get to know her better. Their love has blossomed in the interim years, and Wayne has now decided it's high time to make an honest woman of her.
Good luck.
With their movie star looks, Dottie like Demi Moore, Wayne a little bit more Woody Allen than Richard Gere, they decided to host their wedding in the style of the Oscars. You may also be wondering who I am. I'm Cardinal Catherine of the Virgin Brides, being a virgin myself, due on the 1st of October, Immaculate Conception, ordained into the Church of Latter-day Silliness, also known as the Church of Sex, Drugs and Rock and Roll. It is under this internationally recognised religious body that this short marriage ceremony will take place today. Marriage, as most of you know, is generally a serious undertaking, not in the case of these two. It shouldn't normally be entered into lightly, which is why it's taken Dottie a while to get round to it. Wayne, on the other hand, has done this once before. Well, once according to the Office of Birth, Marriages and Deaths. There may be other ladies who've fallen under his spell, and we've not verified any records, but if we do, then this ceremony will sadly become null and void. At this stage in the proceedings, I'm required to ask all you Oscar goers if anyone else knows any reason why these two may not be joined in matrimony.
One at a time.
Let us move to the ceremony itself. Are you both ready to begin? Yes. In the years ahead, you will need both strength and tenderness. Dottie, you will need strength to lift Wayne in and out of the bath. And tenderness as you wipe the dribble from his chin after mealtime. Remember, you do not walk the path of marriage alone. Don't be afraid to reach out to all your fellow Oscar-going friends here today if you face difficulty. Although, Dottie, you'll need to keep an eye on the ladies, because many of the female nominees here this evening are just waiting in the wings to whisk this ageing star off into the sunset. These things you can rely on: your friends, your family, your new addition Freddie. Did you know they'd already consummated their marriage doggy style? What else? Yes, things you can rely on. Marlboro Lights, Grey Goose vodka, vintage Prosecco, and if it gets really bad, Dottie seems to know most of the gypsies around here who can provide Lucky Heather, clothes pegs or marijuana. So let us move on to the marriage vows. I'm required to ask you to say "I will" at the end of each section. Dottie, do you take Wayne to be your lord and master? And in the presence of these Oscar goers, do you promise to do everything to make your love grow throughout your life together? Will you stand by him, at least in public, in sickness and in health, in poverty, or so long as he retains at least $1 million in the current account? And will you shun all others, and there have been many others, and be faithful to him alone, difficult one that, as long as you both shall live? Do I? Yay! I do. Now there's a brave woman. And Wayne, do you take Dottie to be your ball and chain? And in the presence of these Oscar goers, do you promise to do everything to make your love grow throughout your life together? Now, before you answer, I do realise that growing anything may prove a challenge as the years roll on. But will you stand or sit by her in sickness and in health, in times of high spending, high-pitched nagging, and the occasional hormonal outburst, as long as you both shall live?
Do I, honey? I will.
Will? All right, but don't say I didn't warn you. So now, if there's really nothing that I can do to dissuade you, Dottie, please repeat after me. I, Dottie, take you, Wayne, to be my lord and master.
To be my master.
For better, for worse, for your immaculate dress sense.
For your immaculate dress sense.
For your pension fund.
Oh, for your pension fund.
For your crappy jokes.
For your crappy, shitty jokes.
For your ability to fall asleep anywhere after 7 p.m.
Anywhere after 7 p.m.
And for your fantastic cooking.
Which
will eventually make me fat.
Which will eventually make you fat.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
Wayne, at this stage, there's no need for you to make any vows. Do you have the right to remain silent? Anything you say from now on probably will just be held against you anyway, and may later be used as evidence in a court of law. You have a right to a lawyer, but ultimately the best way out of anything will usually be sorry or yes dear, you are right. You understand me?
I understand.
Now, I already have the rings. The two smallest handcuffs known to man. Let us pray. I now bless these two tiny bands, which are a symbol of their endless love, and to remind Dottie and Wayne that neither of them will ever get out of this alive. So, if you'd like to take the rings, Wayne, take the box, and then take the smaller of the two rings and give it to Dottie. No, sorry, take the larger of the two rings. My mistake. It's too much Prosecco. Take the larger, give it to her. No, you give it to her, dear. Yes. All right, you had the medication. Right. Dottie, repeat after me. Wayne, I give you this ring.
Wayne, I give you this ring.
As a symbol that you are forever chained to me.
As a symbol that you are forever chained to me.
I will check your phone on a regular basis.
Oh, I will check your phone on a regular basis.
No change there then.
Don't ever try to slip out the back door through the neighbour's garden.
Because that could hurt.
As you will set off the floodlight.
You will set off the floodlight.
I'm having installed. Whilst we are on honeymoon.
While we're on honeymoon.
So do exactly as I say from now on. And life will be good.
And your life will be simple.
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Just on the finger of your choice. And now if you give the other ring, you're going to give that one to Dottie. You can give me the box. Take the... Lovely, thanks. Dottie. What have we done, Dottie? Lovely. Wayne, would you repeat after me? Dottie, I give you this ring.
Dottie, I give you this ring.
As a symbol that I'm forever chained to you.
As a symbol that I'm forever chained to you.
With all that I am.
With all that I am.
And all that I have.
And all that I have.
I worship you.
I worship you.
I realise you are frankly quite a catch.
I am punching above my weight.
Please don't interrupt the vicar.
Sorry. I realise that you're quite a catch.
And as the years roll by, my own vigour may diminish.
My own vicar may diminish?
I've diminished already, I'm only 5 foot. Which is why I give you control of my assets now.
Do it! Which is why I give you control of my assets now.
In front of these persons here present.
In front of this lot.
In the name of sex, drugs and rock and roll.
In the name of sex, drugs and rock and roll.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
So, by the power vested in me by the World Wide Web, I now pronounce you officially hitched. All that remains is for Wayne to kiss his beautiful bride. Yay! Congratulations! Bless you and have a cracking evening.
Yay!
We had no idea what she was saying.
Excellent. Excellent. Well done.
Absolutely amazing. Well done, you.
Barry just said you're like a little dawn friend.
Oh yeah, getting bigger every day.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah.